Welcome back to another Wednesday Whiskey Review from your boys, the Buffalo Happy Hour. We're rocking on 55 minutes straight, trying our fifth whiskey right now. So we're kind of cruising.
Number 5, finishing number 4. We're doing good.
And we're jumping back to our friends over in Netherlands from Zwijven family. And we're excited because we wanted to take a break, go to Buffalo Distilling for a second. If you didn't check that review out, it's coming out next week because we want to release all these in pairs, obviously. But we wanted to take a break because we got a peated expression from our friends over in the Netherlands. So, Michael, where did we get this bottle from?
Addie's. Fine Wine and Spirits. Download their app and the Google Playground Play Store and the Apple App Store. They can ship things right to your door with an in-house wine sommelier and a very, very knowledgeable staff. You can find essentially anything you're looking for. So, Addie's, thank you so much for your continued partnership/sponsorship, and we will see you soon because we have things to not only discuss and work on, but we just like to see you. So, cheers to Addie's, and thank you so much for your logo. Now, for this peated expression, for those that don't know, Derek fell in love with Scotch after drinking a absurd amount of bourbon and rye with moi, and then he brought me over to the dark side. So now I am also a fan of Scotch and peated expressions and such and so on things, and it's going to be really cool when he comes back from his honeymoon in Scotland because he's going to be shipping me bottles right to my door so that when I get home, I can then give them to him. I'm sure that's what's going to happen. He doesn't know that yet, but that's the plan.
Basically what's going to happen.
So
the Zwijven family from Netherlands. I kind of like it.
What's the MSRP at Addie's for this?
Zwijven is Zuidam Distillery. That's who you need to go check out. The MSRP for this is from Addie's. We're looking at a solid $69.99.
$70 for the peated.
I'm excited for this one.
All right. So label branding, it's from the rep. So it's just a sample bottle. We always go with a D as just a joke. The actual label itself isn't bad. Generally looking at it, with Millstone, what they've done is they've incorporated like tasting notes and things on the back of the label. The front of the label, they just have different intricacies revolving each spirit, which is really cool. Mm-hmm. So with Millstone and their labels, we've generally been hovering around about an A-. For this one, Derek, where are you thinking?
Probably, I'm going to go A+. They switched it up a little bit. They got the Peated PX coming in hot there. I like it. They do have an unpeated PX as well, but this is the peated PX, and this comes in at a good 50 ppm for you all folk when you're looking at a peated expression. So I'm super excited for this, and let's crush it, bro.
Well, drink your water, pour it out so we can nose this thing. Because I have a feeling you're going to like it.
I'm trying to get to the actual facts of this because it's behind a freaking paywall, bro. What a nerd.
A paywalls, huh?
So not only is this a peated single malt, I believe this is a Pedro Ximénez sherry cask as well. So it's sherry cask and peated.
Okay, so they're getting fancy. For $70?
That's what I'm saying. I have
45 euro?
Good folk.
45 pounds, as they would say somewhere else.
Flavors of the Pedro Ximénez sherry.
We're gonna talk about that. We don't need to read that. There you go. What do you think on the nose, man? A little bit of peat, nothing crazy though.
For me, I'm having a very tough time deciphering between this one and the Oloroso sherry nose.
Same, but there's definitely peat in here.
A little bit, but not a lot. Like I'm getting maybe a burnt.
Dude, you gotta, yeah, it's more burnt than smoky.
Yeah,
and you got to remember this isn't a Lafroig. It's a totally different region.
But it's still 50 parts per million. That's a lot of peat.
Maybe not for where they are. Maybe the actual aging process with their climate has impacted that. Maybe they had to go 50, or they wanted to go 50 because of other reasons that we don't know because the head distiller's not on with us right now.
So now that you swirl around it in the cast or in the glass a little bit, and you get the whiskey to interact with the sides of the glass. That being said, when you do this too, it's leaving residue on the side of the glass, which is then evaporating quicker than obviously if it was just sitting down. And now that it's evaporating, I'm getting a lot of peppercorn and peat and steak.
I'm getting a lot of steak and peppercorn. I agree with you 100% on that.
Like, this is very, very heavy cracked pepper. This isn't
Good call.
This isn't Lafroig Ardbeg peat. This is Lagavulin 16. You're breaking out that heavy, heavy cracked peppercorn peat.
Are you thirsty
I like
right
this
now?
a lot, dude. Yeah, this is
Nose for me on this. I'm going A minus for the nose on this.
I'll go A plus. So let's go A.
A minus check.
A minus check plus.
A minus check plus. I agree. Initial taste.
I agree. All right.
There it is, brother. It's smooth. It's got peat. This makes your wife not want to talk to you. This is good.
Which is great.
Or your husband, if you're a woman that loves scotch.
Or a man that will. Come on.
Or,
let's
I mean, there's
be open here.
I'm trying. There's too many options now in 2023. I can't keep up.
To me, this is very Lagavulin-esque, dude.
It is. And this is a great option.
You know what? For $70,
Yeah.
this is a good option, dude.
It's a real good option for $70.
This reminds me a lot of Lagavulin 8.
I'm leaning towards loving this.
Yeah. This reminds me a lot of Lagavulin 8, where you get not necessarily, like, Lagavulin 16 is a different animal. Lagavulin 16 is one of the best scotches I've ever had in my entire life. And I tell you that because it is so well-rounded with not only that peated steak peppercorn note, but it's well-rounded with this beautiful sweetness. Lagavulin 8 is a little bit more harsher, which this kind of is a little bit, but it's kind of teetering.
Yeah, but not much. I mean, dude, this is gentle
Yeah.
comparatively. You know, I mean, I would say for me, this is top 20, top 15
Ever?
Scotch-esque expressions. Yeah. This is really good.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
I don't want ice with this at all. I'm just raw, baby, straight neat. You know? God bless. This is good, man. This is good. So
Minimum is 14 years.
oh, for $70.
There's no way, dude. There's no way that
For
you.
$70.
So, all right. Let's have a real discussion, Millstone. From the Netherlands, the Joydem family. If you're watching this, I want to know what your thought process, legitimately what your thought process is, making this 70 and making your sherry cask 12-year 140. Because to me, this is amazing. That one was very good too, but I don't know if I would pay $70 more for that. Like,
It
that
might be
seems-
because it's a limited release.
it could be. And that's kind of why, if you are watching, honestly, let us know, because I'm fascinated by this. This is being $70 for potentially a 14-year-old product is astounding.
I don't know. Is that legal? Can they
It's not
do that?
illegal.
Maybe they're as good as business as we are.
Maybe, yeah, just Poe.
That's more of a dig at us than it is at you,
100%,
Millstone.
100%.
You're literally light years more successful than we are. Ending note for this. I mean, guys, it's just literally find this, buy this, and have Addie ship it to you. I don't like just try this. Leave a comment, find it. Like literally, just buy this product and try it.
We'll get to it at the end, but for $70, this is a 1,000% buy. I'm gonna buy this maybe tomorrow because this is very good.
If they have it.
Yeah. So okay, and initial taste. Let's get back because I don't even think we gave an initial taste rating. So initial taste, we have cracked peppercorn, honey, kind of like this like brine note.
Yep. And then the so initial taste would be an A minus check plus is what we gave it. Or is that what we gave the nose?
We'll give it to the initial taste too.
Okay, and then the ending note, you get a little bit of wood sugar. There's some honey. There's more peat.
You're kind of getting that like nice cantaloupe or melon taste too.
There's some fruit. There's definitely some fruit in there, and then you get a pleasantry of sea salt.
Yeah,
and it's just ideal. I mean, it really is so well rounded. And then from there, with the ending note, there's almost no burn. I mean,
it lasts a while too.
Dude, you want this on like a summer night?
Dude, I want this every night.
Watching the sunset on a back deck with the water in front, Great Lake, ocean. You're warm. You're just chilling. And then this, I mean,
this is really good. I'm very, very surprised.
I'm very impressed.
Honestly, this distillery has shocked me more than any other distillery that we've reviewed.
Other than Clonakilty.
Other than Clonakilty, correct. Because all of their products have been pretty different. And outside of the 141, they've been very affordable.
For what you're getting. Mm-hmm. For what you're getting, absolutely. Yeah. I would say ending note rating would be an A check.
Yeah, I'll go A check. I like that. I agree.
And then obviously, would you have this in your collection?
1,000%.
1,000%.
I'm going to buy it sometime soon.
No question. Yeah. This is such a good product. Now, final rating. Give me that countdown.
This is going to be tough. All right. Board hasn't been updated, I think, since I was born. So we'll get to that. Promise.
Give me that countdown. 3, 2, 1. 94.
Hell yeah, bro. Let's go.
94. It's great. I mean, guys, this is worth the buy.
Yeah.
If you were out there and you had $70 and you're like, hey, I'm trying to, this guy loves scotch, or I just want something new for my collection, check out this specifically, no question. But overall, look at Millstone. Ask if they have Millstone. How do they get Millstone? Like, your local liquor store can get it in for you because of their rep and distributors. So have that conversation with the liquor store owners if they don't have it on their shelves, because Millstone is making a really good product, and their price ranges are, across the board. They vary. So definitely check them out. Give them some consideration. Naturally, it's already at Addie's. So if you're in New York, they can ship it right to your door, which is huge. But guys, I mean, this is really good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, everything Michael just said, this is something that you need to try. If you are not into peated whiskey, I still recommend at least trying to sip of this, because
Agreed.
This isn't going to knock you down and you're going to say, oh my God, I'm never going to try it again. This is very, very well, subtly heavy peat.
Yeah, this is not a Lafroig 10.
Yeah. I like it a lot. All right, everybody, if you are going to try this, please do not try it at a bar, then immediately drive, because you will be able to be smelled having whiskey at least 100 miles away. But please remember to always drink responsibly, be a good person, and Malt.
Do not litter.
We're out.